What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. We got a UFC fight night this Saturday. Bautista versus Oliveira. There's a couple sleeper fights in this card. Like, how you feeling about this card overall, Henry?
I think this card is better than last week, straight up. I think there's better fighters, better matchups. It should be some exciting fights. I think there's a couple of locks here, but I mean we'll get into it. Yeah, I mean I think the main event, if it plays out like it will in my head, I think it'll be a violent finish. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, like I agree. Let's jump right into it.
Yeah, 100%. That first fight, we got Mario Bautista challenging Vinicius Oliveira. I think it's gonna be a banger of a fight. I think it comes down to Bautista's chin, his durability. Because I mean, if his durability holds up, he's gonna take Oliveira to the deep waters and he's gonna drown him. And that's how I think he's gonna play out. I think Bautista's too good. I think he's a way better fighter. He's better on the feet. At least volume wise, he's got a way better ground game. His cardio's insane. His output's insane. I think if Vinicius doesn't get him out within one or two, I think he gets drowned. I think Barriault Bautista is a lock here. I think he's just way better. Yeah, I think he's going to show levels here. I think he gets a violent finish. I think he wins by TKO.
Yeah, man. I agree with Henry. Bautista. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If you guys go back and watch the tape, I did fade Bautista against Patchy Mix, one of the worst picks I've ever given. But that was before we knew him. Like, we gave respect to Bautista, especially because he wrestled fucked Aldo, so it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth. But the dude has been on some like a pretty good win streak, and then he just lost to Marab. I mean, like he lost to Umar, but like that's not a bad loss, you know. I think like Henry is correct by saying that he's gonna drown this dude. I think it could be a finish around 3-4 because Oliveira gasses. He gasses nasty, dude. But he is nasty on the feet, super explosive. But I think Bautista just has more paths to victory, and I always pick fighters that have more paths to victory. So I think if Mario gets starts to get tagged on the feet, he's gonna switch up and take it to the ground, or turn this into a dirty fight. So I always pick fighters that have more ways to win. So like I got Bautista in this one. This is the first time I'm gonna trust Bautista, and like hopefully his durability shows up because he's only a -200, so it's pretty good odds.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, I think there's dummy value on Bautista, assuming his chin holds up. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay, next up we got Amir Albazi versus Horiguchi. Man, I'm not last of the first fight Horiguchi fought. Well, he fought in the UFC before, but the first fight he came back, he fought Nurmagomedov, and then he was in my around the road parlay. And then all 5 week, I was telling Henry, like, yeah, I think Horiguchi's gonna do it to my parlay. I think Horiguchi's gonna do it to my parlay, and he did exactly what I thought he was gonna do. Overhand right, he just dominated him. But this time, I'm gonna have to go with Horiguchi. The dude is dynamic. He's super small, but he's dynamic. He's fast. He has good grappling, good power. Um, like he throws good kicks. He's well rounded. He had success the first time he came to the UFC. He had success in other organizations, and I feel like he's catching his stride here, like in the UFC. I saw on Twitter that he accepted the fight against Morono, but the dude wanted to fight Albazi too and then fight Morono. So like, I think that was a bad call. I think he should have just fought Moreno. But like Albazi, man, like I just never thought he was that good of a fighter. Like every time I see him fight, like he's either hurt or like he goes to decision. He's had a couple of like snooze fest of a fights recently, and I think like Horiguchi's gonna show him that there's levels. So I think Albazi's gonna get finished inside round three, or like it's gonna be a 30-27 decision going to the Japanese Horiguchi's way.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Albazi, he's had a ton of injuries. He's been super inactive. I mean, like Chato said, he fights very close. I mean, the Kai France fight could have gone either way. He looked horrible against Moreno. I think Horiguchi's just a bad matchup for him. I think Albazi will win some more fights, but here in this fight, I think Horiguchi's takedown defense is going to hold up, and on the feet, he's going to show his levels. He's too fast. He's too strong. I did expect him to light Albazi up. Albazi is tough, so I'll give him credit. He makes the scorecards, but I'll take Horiguchi by decision.
Like that, like that.
And next up, we got Almeida versus Kuniev. I think this is the best value on the entire card, straight up. I was looking for a way to fade Almeida just because Kuniev did put the hands on Curtis Blades a little bit, but watching back that fight, I mean, Curtis Blades had numerous opportunities to put the hooks in and just secure the back take, but he's just not that fighter. Whereas Almeida, if he gets you down and you present your back, he's not letting you get back up. No disrespect to Volkov, but he did not win that fight. Almeida got robbed in his last fight. He takes everybody down. His striking is not bad. His durability is pretty good. It's more his cardio from beating your ass is the most suspect. But I don't know. Kuniev, this guy, he's tested positive for everything. They try to inject this dude with everything and with all the steroids in the world, and he's still not that guy. His low output. I think Almeida gets him down. I think he subs him.
Yeah, man, I agree. I agree with Henry. I think, I was trying to find ways that I think Kuniev was going to win, beat Almeida because I'm not an Almeida fan. Even though he did beat Volkov, and he got robbed, but I think just his fighting style, his when he goes for the submission and when he goes for those for nasty ground and pound, he's much CTV, but sometimes he can't get the finish and he just lays there. But in this case, I think he's going to do the same to Kuniev. I don't think he has what it takes to stuff to takedowns because it's not if, it's when he gets taken down. And it might not be the first, the second, or the third attempt, but I think Almeida does take him down. And then I'm praying and hoping that he goes for the finish or nasty ground and pound here because I want to see some violence either way. So I got Almeida here, but for some reason I can see this going to the decision. So give me Almeida by decision.
Yeah, 100%. Kuniev, man, he had every opportunity to beat Blades and he didn't. So I think it's a way tougher matchup.
Sheesh. We got Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, yeah, versus Mark Barriault. Man, Barriault, I thought his record was a lot better than it was. The dude has one win in the last 5 fights, been knocked out multiple times. His durability has gone down. He was losing decisions. Now he's getting knocked out. His only win was Bruno Silva. But we all know where Bruno Silva is right now. Mikhail, back-to-back knockout finishes. This dude's on a streak right now. I think all the momentum's on his side. Even though he's a minus 500, I can understand why, because Barriault's there to get hit. So, I think there's going to be another loss on Barriault, and he gets cut after this one. I got Mikhail by inside the vicious knockout round 1, round 2. I think Barriault's just not a UFC fighter, man. He's to send him 2 or 3 years Dagestan or to BTFC boxing.
Yeah, I just think all the wars caught up to Barriault. His durability is it looks super sketch, man. Augusta win knocks him down now. It's a guy who would go to war. He'd go to war and he'd drown people. But Mikhail, he switched training camps with the Fighting Nerds now. He's implemented a ground game now. He's fighting smart. He's fighting more technical. It's only a matter of time before he finds the chin of Barriault and he puts him out. It just, if this fight was maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I'd have Barriault all day. But unfortunately for him, I think he gets knocked out here in round 1. So give me Lord Mikhail, knockout. Probably just a stiff jab down the middle, just puts him down. But yeah, Mikhail by KO.
I love it.
Then next up, we got Mr. Gene Matsumoto versus Farid Basharat. The crazy fight right here. Farid, he's undefeated in the UFC. He's good everywhere. He can strike, he can grapple. He puts out a ton of volume. I believe he beat what's his name? Chris Gutierrez in the last fight. He pretty much dominated. Round 3, he got a little sketch, but I think it's just him just taking the foot off the gas a little bit. Whereas Matsumoto, this dude's on gas, no brakes. I do think he beat Ralph Font, but the judges saw it otherwise. But he has a nasty gilly. He's just dangerous. I don't know. I keep imagining Matsumoto making this a dogfight and making it tough for Basharat. I mean, I think the odds may be swaying with me a little bit just because Basharat's like minus 300 or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna take Matsumoto. Matsumoto by decision.
Sheesh. I mean, if you're feeling it, put it. He's a dog. Uh, but like I'm about to go against Henry on this one. I'm gonna go Basharat. I was watching a lot of Matsumoto's fights, and like he does have a lot of finishing ability, but he hasn't been able to pull the trigger like in his last 3 fights. I do agree. He did beat Rob Font. I think Rob Font's just a jab merchant, and like I think it was a cosmetic victory in my opinion. But I think Basharat is just like a lot more cleaner fighter. Like Henry mentioned that like he's all gas no brakes. I think Basharat's gonna use that to his advantage. Counter a lot, mix in the grappling. But unfortunately, I feel like this fight's gonna go to decision. So I have Basharat 29-28. I think Matsumoto wins round 1, but Basharat starts to make things a lot more interesting in round 2 and 3. Like I wouldn't be surprised if we see some nasty grappling exchanges here, but I have my boy Basharat 29-28.
Yeah, it would be a sad day if we get decisions. You know, a Basharat decision because he just dominates. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right, next up we got my boy Justin Jacoby versus Walker. Man, I don't know. I just feel like I've been looking at this fight, just looking at tape. I just can't stop imagining Jacoby just countering Walker to death in this fight. I think Walker, he's still super green. He's always going for the finish, super sloppy head movement. I think Jacoby's a more like calm fighter, and I feel like he could catch him coming in. I just can't shake that feeling that this could be an easy Jacoby knockout here. So like I'm gonna trust my gut, and I'm gonna go with Jacoby round 1, round 2, vicious knockout. I can see Walker like overextending, and then Jacoby taking advantage of that.
Yeah, so it's technical striking versus a sloppy pressure fighter in Walker. Um, Walker, I mean, he is dangerous just because he moves forward, he puts the pressure on you, he puts in a crazy pace. But I mean, his striking defense is horrendous. His cardio, I mean, he falls off a cliff. I mean, he almost lost his last fight to Rafael Cerqueira, who's absolutely horrendous. Like that dude's one of the worst fighters I've ever seen in my life. I mean, Walker he did beat his ass, but I mean, as long as Dustin Jacoby's cardio, his durability is all still there, he dominates this fight. He's way better in the feet. He has way more power. He's slick. Yeah, I just don't think Walker's ready for this. I mean, he's only been training. He said he's only been training like 2 or 3 years, so yeah, it's a big step up for him. I mean, props to him for taking the fight, but I think Jacoby finds a chin, maybe late, probably round 2, round 3. Give me Jacoby by KO.
I like it. I like it. Hopefully it's a violence fight.
Yeah, well, I think that's mandatory. Put this one down for fight of the night. And we got Alex Morono versus Daniil Donchenko. These are two fighters that I feel like I don't have the best reads on. And we picked against Donchenko in his last fight. I mean, and he did it to us. Whereas Morono, there's times where he looks like he could be a contender, maybe outside the top 15. There's times where like his fight IQ is absolutely dog shit. I just don't understand like what goes through his guy's head sometimes. In this fight, if Morono wants to make it clean, if he wants to give himself the best odds, he's got to grapple. Will he though? I'm not sure. I think he's gonna stand and trade, and I think eventually Donchenko's gonna put the violence on him. If you guys have seen Donchenko fight, even in the Ultimate Fighter, this dude is violent. He puts on a crazy pace. His dirty boxing is insane. I think he knocks Morono out. Give me Donchenko by TKO, probably at the end of round 1.
Yeah, man, I agree. Like Henry did mention, like we bet heavy against Donchenko because we thought Cormier's guy. Well, like I guess they're both Cormier's guy, but we thought the grappler was gonna win. But Donchenko, I think the path to victory here is to allow Moreno to get close and just hit him with those elbows. This guy has nasty clinch work, nasty short elbows, dicing people up, and like we've seen Moreno be in wars, and just like Henry said, like this dude, like he looks like the champ one day, and then like he looks like a like a Dana White contender series like prelim fighter. dude, he has like 2 wins in like in the last 7 matches. He's been knocked out. He's been 30-27 by multiple fighters. Like I just think right now, like he's just not like mentally in the sport, and I feel like Donchenko has all the momentum in the world right now. If Morono tries to make this tries to make this a dirty fight, I think Donchenko's close clinch work and dirty boxing, nasty Muay Thai moves is gonna cause a nasty finish. So like I'm gonna have to go with Henry on this one, and Donchenko round one, round two, vicious knockout by elbow.
Let's get it. Let's get it. I mean, there's no value in this fight. Donchenko's like -700, but the other one to have might be the play, honestly.
Pick path to victory, elbow.
Hey, if your books allow it, 100%, 100%.
All right, next up we got Veretennikov versus Price. This fight was a super late. Like it was late. It was made late. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Veretennikov had like a better record in the UFC, but like he's kind of up and down. Price, I just think like I don't know what Price showed up last fight. Like I think his last fight where like he came and he dominated. But this guy looks like Waluigi, you know. And that being said, I think this is a Veretennikov KO here. I think Price, he's just not there. Like he's just not 100% of the sport. He's had good fights, bad fights. Both fighters are never going to be champ. But I feel like Veretennikov hits harder, has a better striking here, and Price, like even though like he did have a good outing, I think Veretennikov's going to find that chin. He's going to find that chin early. So give me Veretennikov KO here. I faded Price multiple times and I cashed, so like I'm gonna do the exact same thing again. I have Veretennikov KO in type 1.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't think Price is going to fight to the best of his ability. I mean, he has a superior grappling here. He has a superior submission offense, but he's an exciting fighter. He fights for the fans. I'm pretty sure he took this fight to go bonus chasing, and I think he's standing traded with Veretennikov, and we've seen Veretennikov's chin. It's very durable. He could take a beating, and Prado hit him with a bunch of bombs, and he just walked through him. So I think Veretennikov is going to win that war. I think he wins by knockout here. Price, man, Father Time, all the wars. I mean, I think he's only still in the UFC because he's a crowd favorite, but yeah, I think he goes down here. But I mean,
Yeah,
Veretennikov is kind of shit though.
no, I agree. But we were there for Robbie Lawler's last fight, and me and Rhino, we just saw how calm fucking Robbie was, so we flooded the line, and he killed Price in one. So like I'm telling you, I faded Price before. I feel the exact same thing here. Veretennikov KO all day.
He took a dive. All right, man. Next up, this should be a banger ass fight too. We got Brunner Brazil versus Ketlin Souza. The two strikers. I don't think either one is going to go for a takedown. I mean, they both have some grappling in their back pocket, but they like to strike. I think Brunner Brazil's going to look to keep this on the outside and fight at distance and just keep Souza at bay, because Souza does have power. She does hit hard. She's like a little bulldog in there. Always with the neck tats, neck tats, automatic bulldog, But I'm gonna go with the more violent fighter here. I'm gonna go with Ketlin Souza. I think she's gonna win the moments. I mean, we've seen the judges' scorecards. They don't really care for like the technical fights anymore. They're all about visual damage, and I think Ketlin's gonna put that damage on Brazil. So give me Ketlin Souza in a closely contested split decision.
I mean, I don't know, man. I think I'm gonna go with Bruno Brazil on this one. Like, I agree with Henry. Like, you always got to pick the fighter with the neck tats. Like they're 100% committed to the sport because they can't get in like another job with those kind of tattoos. But I think Bruno Brazil is gonna come in here with the right game plan. Like I follow her on Instagram and like all social medias. She's working her grappling. Like she's working her like a lot of like cage work and stuff like that. I feel like Souza's gonna come out like a bat out of hell, and I think I'm trusting that Brazil has the right game plan to counteract that. But man, like I can see why Henry picked Souza, because like in her fights, she does land a lot, but she also loses a lot of close decisions. Like she lost to Angela Hill, so like if you're losing to Angela Hill like in 2025, like it's not a good look, you know. So like I have Bruna by decision 29-28. I think Souza wins round one, but then like her gas tank fails her in round 2 and 3. So give me Brazil 29-28.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Should be a good fight though.
All right, we got Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Gerard Basharat. I think this is the weaker Basharat, bro. I've cashed again on this Basharat. I told you guys Sticky Ricky, aka Ricky Samoa, was gonna flatline this kid, and he did. Um, I'm gonna have to go with Saeed in this one. I think Saeed is a slight underdog in this one. I just think the finishing ability is on his side. You know, like he's more crafty on the feet. His takedown defense is, you know, like is good enough. You know, like he's definitely not the Nurmagomedov that like everyone else is known like thinks of. You know, like grappling heavy. I think he has nasty front chokes. He has nasty darces, nasty ninja chokes. So if Basha tries to get fancy with the grappling, I think Saeed has the grappling like in order to negate it or to get like a pretty nasty finish by Gilly. So I have Saeed inside the distance by submission here.
Yeah, I'm probably just a Basharat haters. To be honest, both brothers are really good. Even this one, I mean, he lost his last two, but I mean, getting knocked up by Ricky Simone, I mean, it's not a bad look, man. This guy has big power in his hands. And then losing to Ayman Zahabi, I mean, Zahabi's on a crazy win streak now. I just think Saeed is, I think he's not getting the respect he deserves. I mean, watch back that Bryce Mitchell fight. You can make the argument he won that. He definitely did the damage. It's just Bryce Mitchell is one of the best at chain wrestling. It's hard to out wrestle Bryce Mitchell, man. This guy's nonstop pressure, whereas Basharat, at least the Basharat bros, they're more composed. It's the same thing as with that Souza and Brazil fight. Where I think Saeed he's gonna win the moments. He might fade in round 3, but I mean, he takes. I think he takes round 1, and if it comes out to round 2, if he keeps up the pressure, he keeps up the pace, wins on the feet, and maybe threatens like the ninja chokes he likes to do. If Basharat does try to grapple, I think he can win a decision here. I think Saeed gets it done.
Yep, I agree, man. Like Saeed's a pretty good underdog, so like if you guys are feeling it, drop it.
Yeah, 100%. His card is the biggest red flag, but never know. Maybe he gets it done in 1. He does have a win against Moin Gafurov. Be a nasty gilly in like a minute, so yeah, you never know with this guy. The next up, we got the Joker, Kong Wang versus Eduardo Moura. If you guys have been following the channel, you guys would know that Moura has been in our parlays multiple times. She's a very good fighter, but I think she's overmatched here. Kong Wang, I think she just beats her everywhere. Her takedown defense is elite. Her striking is elite. Her card is good. I mean, she does have her own takedown offense. Whereas Moura, she's definitely a grappler. She has some striking, but she does get sloppy. Her cardio is not the best. I mean, she almost lost to Lauren Murphy in her last fight in round 3. It got sketchy, man. It got sketchy. I just don't think she's gonna be able to take down Wang here. I think the Joker lights her up on the feet for 3 rounds. It's a weird matchup. It's hard to pick against a fighter that's come through for us multiple times, but styles make fights, and I think Wang is gonna dominate here.
Yeah, man. Like I agree. Shout out Mora. Like she's cash for the channel. But I think the reason why I'm going with the Joker is because of the power advantage and in the striking advantage. I think Wang is one of those fighters that like she knows how to grapple defensively, because she wants the fight to stay on the feet. So I feel like Mora's gonna get tagged, and then Mora's gonna start changing levels, but Wang's gonna be ready for that. I think Wang could get this done inside the distance. So hopefully it's a Wang vicious knockout round 2 or round 3. Like I feel like Wang goes against like hits the body early, head body, and then like, gets more out of there. So I have Wang inside the distance here. But shout out more, man. Like any other fight, I'm betting her. All right, next up we got Gafurov versus Henry's favorite fighter, Wiklacz. If like just a little background again, we bet again like Henry bet against Patchy Mix. He said Patchy Mix was gonna beat Wiklacz, and Wiklacz beat Mix. Shout out Wiklacz, dude. Like he surprised everybody. Nobody knew who he was. He had pretty good grappling, pretty decent striking. I don't know if he looked good because Patchy Mix is shit, or like he actually is a good fighter. Um, Gafurov, he's from that side of the world where these guys are just durable, bro. Durable, be killed, nasty grappling. But I think Wiklacz just outclasses him. He's a younger fighter, more. I was very impressed at his grappling, his takedown defense, and his striking defense. I think Wiklacz is going to squeeze this one out at a 29-28 decision, or like I could even see Wiklacz getting a sub here. I just think I'm just going to ride high with the Wiklacz strain, man. There's no way I'm fading this guy two times in a row.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. I don't think Moine is very good. I mean, he did beat Rinya Nakamura in his last fight, but that was a weird fight. Rinya shot 0 takedowns. Rinya was backing up the entire time. It was just a strange fight. It was a strange fight. Then he beat Kyung Ho Kang in the fight prior, but I mean, I just don't think this guy. I think his fight IQ is terrible. I think he's gonna go for takedowns here, and Patchy mixes a lot of things. But if you guys know who Patchy Mix is, you guys know the level of his grappling. This dude is elite on the ground. Elite. He's dominated fighters like Kyoji Horiguchi. He's dominated a lot of guys just with his back takes, with his top game. And Wiklacz made him a scramble, and he out-scrambled him multiple times. Moine has been submitted by Gilly multiple times. I think he's going to shoot a takedown, and Wiklacz is going to hit one of those Gillies that he put on Patchy Mix. And unfortunately for Gafurov, this isn't Patchy Mix here. I think he gets it done. I think Wiklacz finishes him on the mat, whether it's by ground and pound or submission. Wiklacz fights a crazy pace, and Gafurov's cardio is shit. So give me Jacob Wiklacz inside distance.
Love to see it. Love to see it.
100%. With that said, our official Bark Alley bangers for this week is Mr. Wiklacz. I mean, just look at that. Look at that gilly he had on Patchy. Patchy had to roll out of it. It was in deep. Gafurov's a quitter. He taps out. So yeah, give me Wiklacz. I think he gets it done. I think he's younger. I think his card is better. His striking is worse, but I mean, this dude's durable. He puts a crazy pace, and Gafurov drowns.
Yeah, man, I agree. The Bar County Banger is gonna be like it's always for fighters that are gonna fight for your money. Like I think this dude is like right up, just about to hit his prime. He has nasty grappling, just like Henry said. I wouldn't be surprised if the odds sway come fight day. Plus 120. So put this parlay super early because I can see people watching this video and being like, damn, like Wiklacz is a lock here. If you guys have the opportunity to do it, bet Wiklacz by Gilly. Like that's his favorite sub. He jumps it all day, every day. Bar County Banger, Wiklacz plus 120 all day here.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get it. Then last but not least, to open the card, we got Sygula versus Cachoeira. You guys have been following the channel. You guys know I picked the Russian Ronda to beat Sygula, and she decided to shoot 0 takedowns. Sygula, her ground game is atrocious. I think her durability is atrocious. It's one of those fighters where it's one of those fights where you pick the uglier one. You know, Sygula, she's good looking, she's got clean striking, but it's not. I don't think it's effective in MMA. Well, at least not at this level. I think Zombie Girl's gonna get her face. She's gonna make her work. She's gonna punch her in the face a couple times, and Sygula's not gonna be able to take her down, hold her down. Freaking Zombie Girl, she'll fish hook you. She'll grab the fence. She'll do whatever it takes to get back up. But she only loses to the elite of the elite, and Sygula's not there. Give me Cachoeira by knockout.
I'm Henry betting the dog here. Jeez. Like I'm about to go against my boy here. I'm gonna go with Sygula. I think Cachoeira just lives off that chin. She's gonna press forward, hands down. She's gonna bust plus a tight two of Austin, just try to block her face. I think Sygula's going to have a clean fight, and this is going to be a 30-27 nasty decision going my way here. Hopefully, Cachoeira wins, because if she wins, it's my vicious KO. So, like, we're split here, but like it could go like either way here.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think this card is good. I mean, we split on a lot of picks, but it just shows how good the matchups are. You know, it could be a dog-heavy card, or maybe the favorites just roll. We'll see. We'll see. But it's time for our parlays. I mean, like usual, we'll have Chato start off with around the world. We'll let him explain.
All right, guys, it's the moment that like everyone's been waiting for, the round the world parlay. If you guys are new to this, it's when I pick 3 fighters across the world, put them in a pot, and try to get you extreme amounts of money. All right, 3 fighters representing 3 different countries, man. For leg number 1, we got our main guy. I'm telling you, man, this guy right here has nasty striking. He's just a cleaner fighter. You know, I told you that Walker's super green, and I think Dustin is gonna expose that. This dude his hands are registered. He's cool, calm, and collected. His whole MMA and his fighting background is on the feet. I feel like he's gonna keep composure and counter Walker's aggressiveness. I see Dustin Jacoby winning by vicious knockout here. Vicious knockout. Leg number 1, representing USA, Dustin Jacoby by KO, fellas. All right, leg number 2. I'm telling you, man, I pick fighters that have a lot of opportunities to win. But this guy only has one opportunity, and it's on the feet. My guy, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, representing Poland here. Man, I think Barriault is a walking punching bag. And that being said, Mikhail throws nasty straight punches. Bing, bing, right down the middle. Back-to-back picks I picked by vicious KO here. I don't think Barriault makes it out of round 2 here. Mikhail's steep at minus 500, but if you guys are feeling my prediction, bet Mikhail inside the distance of Mikhail by KO. This fight is not hitting the floor. Like, the fight only hits the floor because Barriault's going to sleep. Leg number 2 from Poland, Mikhail Oleksiejczuk, fellas. And finally, this is the lock of the lock right here, boys. Representing Japan, my boy Gucci Gang himself, Horiguchi here. This guy is nasty. He's nasty. He is a future title fight contender and possibly a future flyweight champ. This dude is explosive, nasty ground game, nasty striking, nasty kicks. Like, he's just well rounded. This dude dominated his first time he was in the UFC, dominated the different organizations. I feel like he's going to show that there's levels to this. Give me Corey Horiguchi by whatever he wants. KO, submission. I think it's easy if you bet inside the distance. All 3 fighters, we got Japan, USA, and Poland. Put them in a pot. You get plus 131 odds. If you guys are feeling dangerous, bet all 3 of these fighters inside the distance. I believe they all have the capabilities to get that done. Put it in early, because just like every week I tell you guys, they steal my picks and the odds juice. As soon as they drop this video, flood the lines, boys. We are cashing again. The round the world is 2-0. We're about to go 3-0.
Yeah, let's get it. And Chato's freaking is off to a good start in 2026. But me on the other hand, I'm 1-1. But I think go 2-1 here pretty easy. I'm taking Mario Bautista and Wang for the 3rd all-action parlay. I think both fighters just dominate here. I mean, could they find finishes? Absolutely. Wang could definitely knock out Eduardo Moura. She's gonna put damage on her for sure, 100%. Gonna put that pause on her, and will she go down? Maybe, hopefully. And Mario Bautista, I think he's getting disrespected here. I think he should have gotten a higher level matchup here. I think he cruises here. I think he stays defensive. He pushes Vinicius to the deep waters, and he gets him out of there. Parlay both these fighters. It's not plus money, unfortunately, but close enough. Minus 113 for both fighters. I think they both cruise. I think they both dominate. This will definitely lock it in early, because the Joker's the odds are going to go even wider come fight night. People are going to be looking for fighters to parlay, and I think the Joker's one of the safer ones.
I can see it finish. All finishes.
100%. And then our play of the week, I mean, we've been hitting. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I don't know what else to say. I mean, we've been hitting since like I think October, November. We're on a nasty streak when it comes to play of the week. Um, yeah, I don't know what changed. I don't know what what we did differently, but I think this week is no different. I'm going with Mr. Jalton Almeida as my pick. I think he's too defensively sound to lose to somebody like Kuniev. If we lose to Kuniev, it's gonna be like some Tom Aspinall shit against Curtis Blades where he blows his knee out. I don't think Kuniev is good enough to hang in there with Almeida. Almeida should be fighting for the belt. If we're being honest, I think he gets Kuniev down and he makes him look like a fat slob that he is. So give me Almeida by sub.
I like it. And you guys already know who my player of the week is. My boy Gucci Gang. Horiguchi, man, I apologize for fading you. Like in your last fight will never happen again. This guy is too nasty, too well rounded. He's a future champ, future title contender. This is just another name in his belt. And like I can see him fighting for the title like at the end of 2026. But he's gonna cash this parlay for us. Henry's pick, my pick. Put it in early, boys. Plus 102 right now. I'm telling you, the odds are going to juice. But play of the week, streaking all day. It's going to be another victory for the Rear Naked Locks.
And 100%, 100%. I think it's a good card to bet on. A lot of good value picks. I mean, the odds aren't too crazy. Some of them are, but I mean, we're trying to avoid those. I mean, we're not betting Donchenko, even though we both think he wins dominantly. But it should be a good night of fights. I'm super excited.
Yep, I agree. Like this fight is a little bit more competitive. Like this card is a little bit more competitive than last week. So like I'm hoping there's gonna be a lot of finishes, like a lot of good grappling exchanges. But overall, thanks everybody for the support. Make sure to follow us on all social media platforms. On Saturdays, is like come talk with me on Twitter. Like I'm live. Like if you guys send me your pics, like maybe like I'll give you guys a shout out. Also follow us on Twitter just in case there's like some shenanigans on our picks, just like the first event. Me and Henry are always tweeting out new prop picks and stuff like that. So thanks everybody for the support. We're Naked Locks out.
Yeah.